screen, excitement's in the air. Chilling with my crew, we got stories to share. Sipping on that drink, feeling high off the game. Every play we break down, yeah, we're calling out names. Talk that sports debate, keep the energy high. Shouting out the scores, let the passion fly. Just a crew of friends, talking sports all night, making memories shine. Everything feels right. Through laughter and debates, yeah, we find our groove. In this unique moment, we just can't lose. From basketball to football, we know every play. Pulling out those stats, keep the vibe at bay. We're unlocking the secrets, hear those drops and dives. In our unique world, that's where friendship thrives. That bond over games is the best kind of thrill. We're lifting each other with every single chill. Just a crew of friends, talking sports all night, making memories shine. Everything feels right. Through laughter and debates, yeah, we find our groove. In this unique moment, we just can't lose. So here's to the games, and here's to the crew. Then I wish once more that the dreams we used to rule. So here's the games, to the crew. In our sports world, every dream feels true.
What's going on, Charles? You up there? Can you hear me? What's going on? All right, man.
Not much, buddy. You're hanging in there, man.
All right, man. You're on the swivel at the sports bar, man. We go another day of sports.
All right.
See what we got in store. You know, we got to talk about some championship games, so we might as well get started.
All right.
Well, the first thing is, fair use for all the video and stuff I might use, anybody else's content, I just got to say it's fair use by the policy. Anyway, so what do we got cooking, man? Well, football, we're still waiting on football. So let's just go right to the NBA, right? I have, of course, I always go to my highlights for the last game, Game 7. So let's look at a little highlights before we get into the meat of the game.
Oh, these are the special ones. It's your Game 7 NBA Finals edition of the Top 10 at number 10. Andrew Nemhard stepping back on Chet, and you bet that one goes down at number 10. Move along to number 9, and little TJ McConnell crossing up Chet Holmgren. So at number 9 at 8. Here comes the mouse in the house, but this mouse is mighty. It's to number 7, SGA. Over to Isaiah Hartenstein, and number 7. Up to number 6, Tyrese Halliburton drives on Isaiah Hartenstein. It goes up for the layup. But there is SGA putting some defense on display at number 6. On to number 5, Jalen Williams drives, dribbles behind his back, and just tough stuff all the way to the bucket to get this one go. Deft with the left at number 5. On to number 4, where we always get up off the floor. This time it's defense. Look at Pascal Siakam. Shocking. Pascal goes up to swat that shot. That's it at number 4. Up to number 3. Jalen Williams sprinting down the court, but no, sir. Aaron Nesmith with the chase down block on the rock. Beautiful stuff from the Pacers on defense there. Pascal Siakam was available as well. On to number 2, Isaiah Hartenstein finds Lou Dort for the nifty reverse. Lou just hanging around, and Lou gets done because at number 1, here comes Lugens Dort, and he's not leaving it short. Shot clock winding down, and he throws this one to the moon, but somehow it goes through. Lou Dort landing for the final time of the season at number 1 on a Game 7 edition of the NBA.com. Got
it. That's my man. Hey, man, the highlights were good. They didn't show the
I missed the game, I didn't get a chance to watch it.
All right, well, here we go, man. Here's one of the things that changed the game.
Yeah,
Halliburton. This leg here, right? He puts a lot of torque on it, and if you look closely, you can see it kind of pop right there. Say what?
I can imagine how painful that is.
Oh man, feel like you're getting shot in the back of your foot right there, man. Now listen, they were 16-16. The Pacers had a 1-point lead going into the half, but with the adjustments in the third quarter, you just saw OKC. They just didn't have enough left. They just didn't have nothing left.
And the end, you mean Pacers? Yeah.
Yeah. The Pacers didn't have anything else. OKC did the adjustments, and in the end, that was it. Once they got that lead, that was it. Kyrie Irving, he just scored. So the game was good. It went Game 7. So you really can't ask better than that in the finals. I think we have a bet. Didn't you owe me like $50 or something?
Are you talking to Charles or are you talking to somebody else?
I'm talking to you, man. You talking about, I know we bet. I know we bet something.
I think you puff fasting, man.
Yeah. See, there you go, man. It's Kyrie Irving. He's 33 years old. He signs a 3-year contract, $119 million. And I think this is going to be his last contract. Not that he can't still.
So he's making $40 million a year. That's not bad.
No, of course not.
40 million. Yeah.
But I think this is going to be his last contract. He doesn't strike me as a guy who's going to hang around just to hang around. I think after this contract, he's going to hang it up.
Oh, I don't blame him. He's still young, right? How old is he? He's 30. He's 33.
He's 33.
Yeah, at 36, he should be done. Yeah.
I mean, he can still play. He can still hang on, be on somebody's second team and shit like that.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to want to do that.
Yeah.
So I have a feeling this is his last contract, $40 million a year. He's already rich behind his dreams.
Oh, yeah.
So him and the wife going to go out into the sunset.
Yeah. I'm happy for him.
Yeah, man. So here's my, I just started doing my comparisons again. SGA and Ja Morant. SGA 7 years, Ja 6 years. So I'm just comparing. Of course, Ja got hurt, so he was out a season plus. But if you look at the minutes played, points, rebounds, assists, and field goal percentage, SGA over a longer period of time, his numbers is slightly better.
Yeah, but if I had to pick a player in my team, I'd pick SGA.
Oh, of course.
I pick SGA. He's more. I think he's more of a complete player.
I agree. I mean, even though these numbers are comparable, but in SGA running around trying to be a gangster.
Yeah, John. I mean, if you're looking for dunks and like great plays, I take Ja. But if you're looking for a complete player, definitely. Plus, SGA got a ring now anyway, so he's a champion. So
he's got a ring now, but you know what, man? He can listen. He's not. We say he's not as athletic, but he is dynamic to the rim as well.
Yeah, but he can't fly as high as Ja, though.
Well, yeah, but his field goal percentage is 50%.
Yeah,
almost. So they got so they're both point guards. And he's the MVP. So Ja has to, I'm just saying they're comparable. You know, but Ja hasn't proven to be the leader, not yet.
Yeah.
Man,
I
okay,
think
so
he's the first player to win. SGA is the first player to win a championship and a scoring title since Shaq did it. I think like 25 years ago. I was surprised to hear that.
well,
How many people that?
MVP regular season,
Yeah,
MVP championship, and the
yeah,
scoring title. Yeah.
exactly. First player to do that since Shaq.
Well, yeah, man. You know, it's hard to do. It's hard to get the triple crown.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's the man. This trade back in 2019, it's turned out to be a really bad trade for LA Clippers.
Oh, you're talking about
You know,
PG-13?
look at well, you see that. Well, you see the trade, right? Here's these players. All
Oh
these
yeah,
hit.
you're right. PG-13 went to. So who was SGA? I mean,
Okay, here's the trade. The Clippers traded all of these draft choices for PG-13.
oh, draft choice. Okay, I got you.
Well, man, SGA was just in 2019. SGA might have been a rookie,
I see. Yeah, that
right?
was a
So,
big move.
if you look at some of these names, yeah, okay, Danilo Gar, he's a journeyman player. Jalen Williams is on Houston, I believe now. He's
Yeah.
pretty good. Trey Mann, I don't know him. Jaime Vasquez, Yaquez, Dylan Jones. These guys are still in the NBA, by the way. And okay, so they get SGA, who is right now would say better than Paul George.
Of course.
Okay, and now they still get a first round pick this year. They swap them, right? So the
Wow.
Clippers have to swap them. Okay, so that means OKC is going to get a better pick because Clippers got kicked out earlier, and a first round pick next year.
Yeah, that was a bad trade.
I tell you that it's
Yeah,
a horrible trade, man. That was like the Herschel Walker trade, man.
yeah.
You
If
know,
I if I if I'm the owner, I fired the guy who's in charge of
what the
general
GM? It's a
general operation.
GM.
Yeah. General manager get fired for that. You can't
And not only that, what we're not saying is it's the trade plus a championship.
exactly.
Plus a championship.
Yeah,
Golly, that's ugly.
yeah.
Well, all right, WNBA. I just got the standings here. I don't know. You watching any WNBA games? Hell
Nah,
no.
I see a few highlights once in a while about Caitlin Clark getting, roughed up sometimes, and they make a big deal out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
She's like,
yep.
they can't touch her. As soon as somebody touches her, everybody's screaming. Like,
Hey,
hey,
man, yeah, it's a little bit much, but they're kicking her ass though, man. Come on, they beat her ass. But hey, listen, I don't. She's not. Listen, she complains a lot on the court. You don't catch, so
yeah,
because she's always in the refs' ears, right? So she's annoying, but they still are beating her ass a little bit more than Anyhow, the Fever just beat the Dream the other day, so they're catching up. They're just 2 games in the loss column. And again, Caitlin Clark, now that she's back, all the attendance and all that shit is way back up again.
oh, good for okay.
Yeah, so
Well, it's good. It's good for the game.
it's good for the game. They got to,
Yeah.
she's the golden goose.
How's Angel Reese doing?
Angel Reese, man, you missed last week. I had her up last week.
She doing
I might
good?
be huh?
She doing good?
The Angel Reese is she had a triple double last week, but they call her, they say her rebounds, they call them me bounds.
Got a what?
They call them me bounds.
Me bonds. Why? Oh, because she
Yeah,
shoots it. She
yeah,
shoots it first and then she gets it back.
yeah. So
Yeah, that's not fair.
yes, it is. It's funny as hell.
Yeah,
What you
me
talking
bonds.
about? Me bounds. Well, hang. We got a couple of seconds. Hang on for a second. I want to show you what I'm talking about. Oh
Yeah, once
man.
the ball is in the air, man, it's anybody's grab. So you can't
Uh,
fault her for that.
no, you can't. You can't. But I'm gonna stop sharing for a second. I want you to see this. Okay. Let me put this up first. All right. So I'm gonna share this with you. Then I'm gonna take it down so you can see this. What's going on, Coach Ferg? What's happening, man?
Man,
So, Coach,
what's up, fellas? I've been
All
listening
right.
to you. I've been listening to you give love, Caitlin, some Catholic school love. That's what I've
Man,
been.
yeah, I gotta give my girl some love.
That's what I've been.
Yeah,
And,
that's
and then you got your favorite. This is your favorite celebrity, so you know.
okay. So he was saying what is about Angel Reese. So this is what I had last week. I think you were here, right?
That's what it said. Whoever came up with the me bounce thing, y'all ate that up because rebounds, me bounce, creep bounce, key bounce, T-bounce, read it. Anything that comes off that board, it's mine. It's mine. And a brand, that's 6 figures right there. Whoever.
She trademarked the word me bounds.
Yeah.
She trademarked it.
She did.
So that's why she said that's 6 figures. You know.
Came up with that. The trolling, I love when y'all do it because like the ideas be good. Like when y'all have to alter my face because I'm cute. All right, whatever. Like that doesn't get me.
She's so funny. She's so funny. They when they show they always kind of distort her face when they do like these thumbnails. So she says, y'all can talk about me, but y'all don't have to don't distort my face because I'm pretty. Don't do that, you know. And she's funny as hell. This shit is funny.
But like when y'all came up with me bounds, because statistically, all the rebounds that I get aren't always just mine. They're like the defenses too, or somebody else's on my team. But when y'all came up with me bounds, y'all ate one little thing. Jenny, we're working. We're gonna work with that. But yeah, have you
She should go to acting after she performed.
She is crazy, man. I tell you what. That's my girl.
Second career in acting.
How many defensive rebounds do she average?
I don't know, man, but I think she got more offensive rebounds than defensive was.
Yeah.
But that is funny, man. She's all right though. I tell her.
Nah, she looks nice.
That's your favorite celebrity, man.
I can see why.
Yeah, she's cute as hell, man. She towered over me though, man. If I stood next to her, man, I'd be up to her shoulder.
I don't know, man. At 5'8", it's hard for you to patch up any NBA player, you know.
You talking you 5'8", you're still 5'7".
I thought you 5'8". That's what I'm saying.
That was solid.
You 5'8", are you dang, man?
That was solid 6 feet, man. Solid.
Come on, Rich.
Solid.
Even
in my old age,
yo, Coach, man.
Hey Charles, man, listen, man, you've been knowing our pain a long time, so hey, listen.
Yeah, and he's been looking up to me ever since.
Okay. Charles, case closed. Then our pain, case closed.
There you go.
Case closed.
No, I ain't gonna say nothing, man. Let's move on.
Now you ain't gonna say nothing.
Anybody watching any baseball?
I mean, yeah, man, baseball's always interesting, man. Shoot, that's the sport, man.
I haven't been, listen, man.
The Yankees up today, same old. They hit a lot of balls. They done went on. They lost about 5 or 6 in a row. Then they won one. Then they recently lost. The Dodgers are still tough. The Mets, they can be okay, but they play too much. The Braves, everybody else, the Padres, they got too much talent to not really be in first place, battling with the Dodgers. The Yankees, see, they always to the top, regardless in their division. Their division ain't that tough. The Red Sox, they just, I don't know, the Astros.
Yeah, man, but the Yankees' problem is the playoffs, man. When it's all pitching, then all of a sudden all their hitters can't hit shit.
Too much pressure in New York. Too much pressure.
Maybe, man, but maybe right now, though, they're the third position in first place. So Astros got a better record. The Tigers got a better record.
Cubs are playing good ball. The Cubs are playing good ball.
Let me tell you, man, there's just too many games in baseball, man.
It's still so much. There's still so much games left. It's still more than
there's too many games.
They got about 80 more, man.
Yeah, it's more than that.
Down under
at least 80 more. They can't though. They can't.
What? Get it down under 100?
Under 100.
No,
they can't cut the games though. Vic.
Economics, right?
Yeah.
But baseball is,
That's the American sport. Football is the gladiator sport, but on average, most people would play baseball than football because there's a whole lot of brothers that never played football. You never play basketball, baseball, but baseball is something you can play in your grandmama's backyard. So,
Yeah.
Well, you need it, but you
that's
still
why they
need, you still need 18 guys.
Look at their contracts though.
What I'm saying is they got more American volume. That's why their contracts are and advertising. So I can dig what you're saying. Obviously, somebody's watching
baseball for 20 years and not even have a bad injury.
I agree with you. I'm not arguing. There's no dispute, man. Baseball, these guys' contracts, they're guaranteed, they're long, but they did break those real crazy ones where everybody was getting them, though. They're a little bit more reasonable now, right across the board.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah, since COVID, everybody done cut costs to everybody.
Yeah.
But
Go ahead.
No, it's the All-Star game coming up. They're gonna have a home run derby, man. That's always interesting, man.
That's interesting. I think I'll catch that. I've been, like I said, it takes me a while to get into baseball. It's usually in the playoffs. The big three.
I don't get into it till on September.
Mm-hmm. Yep, the big three's back in action, you guys. Is week 3, man.
Yeah.
So here's games. June is on CBS. Then on Vice, I don't even know what channel Vice is, man. I didn't even know there was a channel Vice.
Yeah, he got the big 3 got the summer locked up, prime time TV.
Oh yeah, good for them.
Yeah,
hey, listen, man. When you know what, and then there's no reason why the NBA shouldn't have some kind of connection and partnership, at least with the big 3. If Ice Cube, right?
Ice Cube, yeah.
If Ice Cube was a small hat, there would be some kind of deal. That's what I believe.
Of course. He's other big nose, big lips, so he don't get the full access. And that's just saying. But
and he had to get it all out the mud. They just got another benefactor for $10 million. I think they're going to expand a couple teams.
Mm-hmm. Think about it. We've been playing 3-on-3 since the 60s, 50s, 60s, 70s. All the 70s, 80s. If it wasn't 10 of us, it was 3-on-3. I don't know if y'all play ball like that, but
Well, listen, for every full court you could find, there was probably a dozen half courts somewhere.
I play often. We created that. This is an African American creation.
I'm hearing you.
White boys didn't play 3-on-3. They didn't shoot ball like that. They played old basketball. 3-on-3 specifically for the brother. That's why Ice Cube capitalized on it because he knows.
Yeah.
He knows.
I hear you. I didn't. You think about the origin story, but the truth of the matter is, I didn't know it was like an investment. We played 3-on-3 all the time.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So that's why it worked now. Because they old players and they still have some type of game.
Oh man, some of those guys can still be a drink of water in NBA. Off the bench for sure.
Oh yeah,
it can still grow because think about it, it's players coming out the league every year. Hey,
some of those players are pretty damn good.
Yeah, now those guys still young, man, like 35. They sit in their 30s.
And make me, some of those guys are only 30. A lot of guys get kicked out of the league early. People don't.
Yeah, you get about 4 years.
The average. Yeah. Yep. So a big 3 is a big thing, and kudos to my man Ice Cube, man. All right. So some other banter. Father's Day tribute. This is a video, but check this tribute out. That the NFL went rogue, man. They went all alphabet community. They went all kinds of crazy shit on Father's Day. But here's what the NFL said to all the fathers out there. And here's their tribute to fathers.
This, in fact, is what our local NFL team decided to post on Father's Day. It is completely ridiculous. Their tweet reads, Tennessee Titans official account, Happy Father's Day to all the Titan moms and fatherly figures. Moms and fatherly figures. Not even Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. And then also, the stepdads and the father figures and the brothers who stepped up. No, just ignored the fathers completely and made the post about everyone else. Like, I just know that there was some 20-year-old liberal female social media intern typing all of this up thinking that she really did something to fight the patriarchy on Father's Day in 2025. Girl, no, I think you probably got fired after that tweet came out.
I really hope some somebody got fired for that blunder.
After all the shenanigans that the NFL has pulled over Pride Month and Pride Months prior and just everything in the socio-political landscape over the last 5 years, I should not have been as shocked as I was, but genuinely, I could not fathom that this was real. Now, of course, this tweet was promptly deleted. I think it was deleted like an hour later after everyone realized that this was not, in fact, a joke and they were getting railed in the comments. And unfortunately, one of the things that helped everyone realize that this was not a joke was the fact that this was a theme that was popping up everywhere on Father's Day. For instance, take this article. Opinion. On Father's Day, it is crucial to recognize the importance of mothers, but it gets even better. They wrote, on Father's Day, when all of the attention falls on perhaps the least important character in the delivery room, it seems to me that a smart father would insist on recognizing the blinding truth. The woman who made him a father is the real hero of the story. And this is written by a man. This was written by a self-hating feminist man who was like, no, I'm not going to make father.
You know what? That's a real thing. We got some horrible men out there, man. I can't believe some of these guys.
Hey,
About
man,
me.
you're 1,000%
It must be about the.
Say what?
So you're 1,000% correct.
Oh my God, man.
Yeah, but we got more good ones than bad ones, though.
No. I'm listen, Charles. I'm not so sure that that's true.
Yeah.
I'm not so sure that that's true.
Got late after that, buddy, because I genuinely do not understand any other reason why you would publish something that is so ridiculous. Like, you idiot. Like, that would be called Mother's Day. There is an entire holiday dedicated to that. You do not need to twist Father's Day into something that it is clearly not. Like, I hope that you guys just at least keep this energy until next May. Like, I hope, just for the fun of it, I hope to see a plethora of Instagram infographics and articles about how really on Mother's Day, we need to celebrate the most important character of the story. That we need to celebrate all the men who did the deed and made her a mom, because that's really what it's about. But we know that that would never happen because
you know it, but she got a lot of sarcasm. But this kind of admonishment can actually only come from a woman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She's sometimes, actually, I'm gonna make this. This is a perfect one because this one I'm gonna make one of mine. Let the women tell it in my series. It'll be my 104th episode. I'm gonna replay that on my channel.
Yeah, this is serious right here, man. Now, our pain, this is crazy, and this is where the dumb shit continues, right? Because one, it gets published. So when it gets published in any national magazine, you know what I'm saying? So that means higher ups, executives, people had to approve it to be published. So the fact that they just tried to just twist it and say it's, you know, it's diabolical on all fronts, man.
And so let me ask, it's just diabolical, period. Hey, one thing for you guys, make sure if you're not subscribed to this channel, please do so. I'd appreciate that.
No bother, man.
Yeah, subscribe, and we got some other people.
Put your link in the chat, Alpine.
Well, I thought you. Okay. I'll
put your link in the chat, and people, they can see it.
I mean, man. See, that's why I have you up there. I'm glad you came up there, man.
You know, you're rolling, man. I wish I had the consistency of you, but
that's that thing. Yeah, that's the link right there, man. Unique Sports Talk,
man.
Yeah, well, listen, I wanted to move it off the other big channel so it could be just sports. So I could try to get this into the algorithm, this on itself. So that's just my one change. So I just need people to go ahead and start to add to the subscription list and kind of pass it on to, some other folks so they have it. So
at the top, man, you know how to do it, man. Come on.
How come this guy's bringing this girl to the signing anyway?
All right, so that's my next thing. Yeah.
Why is he bringing? Is that his wife or his girlfriend?
Yeah, she's a wife now, man.
Let's get into it, man.
Go ahead,
how
man.
I feel about this, man. He signs his I'm just saying he signs his contract, and of course, man, listen, I don't know. It ain't a race thing at all. It's not at all.
No.
I believe it's a self-hate thing to me. It's a self-loading self-hate. I really believe it because he's getting low-hanging fruit, and they're putting low-hanging fruit in front of him. And he's probably one of the most prolific football projected coming out of college in the last 30 years. When was the last time any of us saw a two-way player in college and excel? I'm just saying, I know we can't name them, so What I'm
No,
saying,
if the last one was is it prime time?
no, he didn't play.
He could have though. He could have.
No, he could have and did. I pay different when it comes to sports. That's all I'm saying. The fact that it's not more about him, but it is. But there's nothing about that to me. This picture,
he insisted on being a two-way player. I mean, primetime didn't, but he did.
I know. It has. What I'm saying has nothing. That's what I'm saying. His talents exceed over the last 60 years, 70 years of football. Is all I'm saying since Jim Brown. So, but what I'm saying is,
we'll see.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Coming out of college, you got to go with college. What's already laid. Yes, he's one of the best. But what I'm saying is, going forward, he has the potential to be one of the greats, right? But looking at this picture, he signs that money. He gets a big contract. There's nothing about that picture that looks safe to me. Nothing. Nothing. There's nothing about that.
If worse comes to worse, he should have his mom with him at the signing.
Listen. A black mother? Come on.
Yeah, why not bring his mom to the signing?
He ain't got no
or his dad or somebody.
But see, the feminism ain't go push the dad.
He got a dad. Does he have I don't even think he have a dad in the picture.
He got. His dad is. It's like every black man down there for the 70% of brothers in the last 35 years since.
Yeah. He don't got no dad in the picture. If he had a dad in the picture, I don't think he has a dad in the picture.
No, he's not in the picture. His dad got some jail issues.
Okay.
Because
I would find that was his wife, but you don't bring your girlfriend to a signing.
No, she's his wife now. They're married.
Oh, they're married. Oh, got it.
But they got married after the contract was signed, though.
Okay.
She waited after the contract.
But
she just kissed him, man. They made a picture of them kissing because they got so much flack that she wouldn't kiss him at the wedding.
She probably held up. She didn't kiss him at the wedding.
No, man, she didn't kiss him.
Man, come on, man.
They had one peck. I think they had a peck during the I do, and it was a peck. And after that, she avoided touching his lips for the rest of the wedding.
Man, that's why I say nothing about this looks protecting. It's all just the energy that I see from this image right here. Everything looked like it'll. I hope he can. I pray to God this young man has no injury. He's able to play. Hope he'll choose which side of the ball he want to be on. It's different running across the college middle and running across the NFL middle. It's a different ball game, so he'll figure that out. But as far as his money and she looked like she's on her way out the door already. With the other white guy that's standing too close to her. Why she ain't got her ring showing?
Come on, Joe Ferg, man, you read a lot into that picture, boy.
Yeah. And the money man is on the right. The money man is on the right.
So let me ask you, you think he has his hand on her ass?
Man, probably did. His thighs on there. My wife couldn't stand behind me at that moment. She'd be sitting on my lap, son. That's plus he's young, man. He ain't got no flavor in that picture, man.
And he's goofy. He does that goofy dance.
Man, he got a lot of growing up to do, but if they slap him on his booty, then he gonna be sad in YouTube streets, and then he gonna have to figure it out because listen, nothing about the he got Adidas endorsement, so he's making a couple $100,000 right there.
Oh, he got to be making more than that.
I'm just saying he's making a couple $100,000 because he still got to play and prove himself. And if he pays
they don't pay you as you go. They sign a contract. That contract
our paying is a short contract, but you still got to next time contract roll around. If he ain't producing, he don't get no new deal.
But I'm just saying the deal that he signed. I mean, do you know what the price of that deal is?
No, the typical deal being a couple $100,000.
No, I disagree, man. I disagree with you. That deal is probably not the biggest contract he can get, but it's got to be in the millions. Why would he sign a deal for less than a few million?
Because you still got to prove your.
That's not how but that's not how they sign those endorsement deals. He's not like I mean, even Angel Reese got a multi-million-dollar endorsement deal.
Over how many years?
It doesn't matter. It still was over a couple of $1 million. I don't know.
I'm just figuring that over the period of time, they might get like 20 million, 15 million, 4 million.
No, I don't know about that much, but I'm just saying there ain't no couple $100. I mean, listen, I hear what you're trying to say, that over some prorated, I wouldn't sign an endorsement deal for 5 years if I'm coming out. It'd be like a 2-year deal, but I don't think that's how they play. They want to lock them up for good.
Yeah, a lot of times they lock them up for 10 years or at least 5 years at the beginning.
At least 5, and then they'll take a little risk on that. But if he signed with Adidas, I'm gonna go check it out, but I'm sure it's in the millions of dollars. Okay, so this is a big fight coming up. This is in September, but this is the biggest fight of the year. So I know you into boxing too, right, Coach?
Oh yeah, for sure, man. I like boxing, man. It's Canelo, ain't it?
Yeah, that's Canelo and
When they fight, they have a fight coming up.
Okay.
Their fight's in September.
Oh, okay, yeah, man. That's gonna be an interesting fight right there.
It's a done deal. There's no more contract negotiation. The contract signed. This is the biggest payday for Terrence Crawford. He's actually going up really officially from 147 to 168.
Well, he gonna have to man up. He gonna have to man up, baby.
Hey man, Canelo's been fighting at 168 for most of his career after the loss to Mayweather.
Listen, man, he gonna have to man up. I mean, it is what it is.
But listen, did you see them when they were side by side? He's backed up a little bit. You can tell already. He don't look that much smaller than him, man.
No, he looked like he match up real well. It's gonna be an interesting fight, man.
Look at that. He might be a little bit bulkier, but it's not like he's that much shorter. He might have a less than an inch on him,
I don't know, man. Canelo might knock him out.
He
might knock him out.
So now Canelo, both of these guys are short, but if this was me, this would be Charles here.
Man, that's a cold elbow. You do an elbow right now.
I don't know what he's smoking. It's obvious. Yeah, but too much puff. You got a puff. You got a puff
He threw an
fast,
elbow on you, man.
You got a puff fast. He's like puff.
All right, man. That's pretty much that, John. So that's a big fight coming up, man. Listen, I don't usually do pay-per-view. I might do it on that one.
Yeah, that's gonna be a big fight. Man. That's gonna be the biggest fight of the year, last 2 years.
Yeah, it'll be the biggest fight of the year for sure. There's no doubt about that. All right, so I got another one.
Who's that?
Oh man, you guys stay tuned for this shit, okay? This is Drea Michelle and the young boy that she seduced. Now she's 40 and he's 23.
Whoosh.
Now take a look at this and you tell me, is Drea Michelle mentally dominates her young buck?
What's good, everybody? It's your boy.
Let the lead in.
O'Shea Duke Jackson back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Guys, especially some of you guys who are in your mid-30s, 40s, or even older, there is a stigma in the Western world, not necessarily here. There's a stigma concerning black men dating women who are younger, even, American men in general, okay? You will hear all kind of stuff. The reason why a man don't want to date somebody his age is because he's afraid. He knows you smarter than him. You ain't trying to play these games. You know, X, Y, and Z. This is what's going on. Okay, so you'll hear those things on one hand, but now on the other side, if you're a black woman and you're dating a younger man, all of a sudden now it's go sis. Yeah, that man, he needs to do this and that for you. He needs to do this and that. Like, you're gonna hear all these things about like how, you know, you're winning if this is the, you know, your situation. This is what it is, right? You're winning all of this and whatever the case may be. This is what you hear a lot. And so women are being celebrated for dating younger men, even if it looks cringy, even if these men are like their sons or could be their son's age. This is what we continue.
Now, in this case, Drea Michelle has a son the very same age as her young buck. Same age. And the way her game was that her son's father was an athlete, and she milked that guy for 20 years of child support. And as soon as the child support was running out, she found another young buck to impregnate her. And now she's milking him for another 20 years. And by the end of that, she'll be like in her early 60s. Now, here's the deal. Now, look at the way they have this interaction coming up. And if you tell me if the guy's like a son buck, you know, not like a boyfriend, but more like a son buck, you know.
Continue to see. And in this case, it is no different from what I'm going to talk about. In the case of Drea Michelle and Jalen Green. Now, we know they have a kid together. They are together. You know, there's some times where they're not following each other and they go through their little problems. But I guess everything is, you know, on and popping right now.
Is
and
that the football player right there?
This cringy
that's the
video.
football player. That's all
and I want you guys to check it out.
It's on him.
Now look at this. Now here it is.
Okay.
Look at his face.
I can do magic.
And look what she said
I
to
want
him.
to show you a magic trick, but if I get the magic trick and it amazes you and I pull it off seamlessly, then we can go to Sephora.
She sounds stupid.
Okay. Well, look at her.
That's it.
Sephora is a place where they can spend a lot of money.
But she's frightening him.
Get whatever I want. Okay.
Look
Okay.
at
So I have this glass of water.
But that's on
See the
him.
glass of water? I'm gonna cover it up. Okay?
Yep. Now she looking
Okay, so I'm gonna prove to you that I can drink this glass of water without touching the towel. What do you think about that?
You're gonna drink the water without touching the towel?
Yes.
How you gonna get to the cup?
Magic. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Go ahead.
Okay. Don't laugh. Don't laugh.
You should laugh.
Don't laugh. Let me teleport it.
He's scared now.
He look like, I mean, come on, he look like a son.
Okay.
Son buck.
Okay. I drank the water.
You can scratch in his head.
I did. I drank it.
Am I supposed to check or something?
I drank the water.
I don't know.
You gotta check to
I can
see.
check?
Yeah, you can check, sure.
Then she gonna deep throat it in front of him.
I'm driving or you're driving.
Our pain, look. That's why the Rockets traded his slow ass, because he's slow.
So, I mean, did you guys hear that? Like,
that's
he
him.
seems like mentally.
Wait, hold up. Let him go. They traded him?
Yeah, they traded him 2 days ago.
Who's that? Who's that kid?
They traded him to Phoenix. Yeah,
Oh,
he
he got traded. Yeah,
Dylan.
he got traded.
Oh, and who did they get returned? Devin Booker?
KD.
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 Oh, Kevin Durant, and who else?
That's it.
Booker and him
Phoenix
for
got
KD.
Phoenix got
No, okay, wait a minute. They traded Green for Booker and KD.
Green.
No, Jalen Green and Booker for KD.
No, Jalen Green and the forward, the light skinned guy that played with Memphis, and then he was playing with Houston. He got traded.
Okay.
Dellin Brooks.
I'm sorry, yeah, you're right. Dellin Brooks. Yeah.
Dellin Brooks and Jalen Green to Phoenix for KD, and Phoenix get like this year's first round, second round. They get some good picks.
Oh, they all for KD?
Yeah, old ass
that's
KD.
A bad trade.
But they got him up out of there because they realize he down in Houston. He's slow. He's slow. He ain't gonna make it.
He doesn't know what's going on. You can say that he's shy. I mean, he might know what's going on when it comes to clapping cheeks or something like that. We all know that. I mean,
he's like,
she probably is. You know, that's probably where she excels. But it seems like she has a relationship with a kid. Now, I'm gonna use the same thing that y'all use with grown men. Oh, she's an adult, but her mind, she's a kid. So how could you do that? I'm gonna use that same thing because when it comes to this, it looks like the young man, he don't know what is going on, and there is no way that they have anything in common. All right, that little dumb trick.
So let me just stop it right there. So it's like, can you tell? Do you think that this is a relationship of anywhere near equals?
I think the guy just having fun, man. There's no intellectual.
Anyway, you still didn't answer the question.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, yeah, he might be having fun, but he looks like a doofus.
He ain't having fun, man. That dude's slow.
I think she can.
Go ahead.
She's having fun, bro. She's having fun, but she knows it. She knows it. I mean, I have no pity for him. I have no pity for him.
So that leads me to my next question. So let's stay on this for a second. Do you think Drea Michelle has mentally dominated her sexual son buck? He's a son buck, okay? Right? Because she's the same age as her son. She's treating him like her son, but she's giving up the cheeks and taking his money. So she's a predator.
No, what but listen,
Go ahead.
Where the people that look out for you as a young man?
No.
I mean, did he listen to the message when they had him in the room? Watch out for these gold diggers. She mentally dominate all them dudes she been with. So she getting all of them's money.
Yeah,
she gets. But him right there, it just further alarms me, right? That this is, guys with, and it's sad, young guys with money. We've seen this for years and years, right? And they get money, they generational change in money, right? And they know the women are doing what they're doing. They know how they do.
Oh, you gotta go on mute. I think you might go on mute. Charles, we gotta echo. Go ahead. Yeah, Charles, you gotta go mute. No. Good. All right, go ahead. Go ahead, Ferg.
I mean, she ain't new to this. She been doing this. Even when I seen the picture with her and the little football player, he looked sad over her, like, why is she controlling me? But he's young. George, you got to mute.
You got there's something wrong with your mic. We can't hear.
It's unfortunate that she's but here's the thing that tripped me out. She put you on display to all of the world to let them know how slow your ass is. That's what she did. That's what she did.
Unbelievable.
But Houston, they probably realized, him messing with her, that he's sort of childish and shit, and they like, we ain't got time for it. And they pulled the deal. So
hey, Charles, let me take you off mute. Go ahead, take yourself off mute. Let's see if it works. Charles, unmute. It's not working. Yeah, can you? You're still muted, man. If you're saying something, I can't hear you.
Yeah,
Anyway,
apparently
so
just that, man.
anyhow, but still, man, listen, that's the first question. I think he's being taken advantage of, and you're right. You know, that whole display is really bad. You know, so hey, Charles, say
you gotta
something.
go out. You gotta go out and come back in.
Yeah, you gotta go out and come back in. You probably got to go down and come back in. I don't know if he even hears us. You got to go out and come back in. Okay. Anyway, so that was that one question. We down on the questions anyway. What's next? The next question is Shedeur Sanders, right? He got caught doing 100 miles in a 40-mile zone. Major, medium, or minor deal just because he was speeding?
Medium.
Medium from the standpoint that it's a dangerous thing that he was doing. What kind of trouble you think he's in? Medium trouble?
Citation, you know, $500, $400 fine, citation. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? You know, young, probably got a fast car. He don't know Cleveland like that. He's not. See, sometimes people forget that they're guests in these places. Right. He already had a name for himself, so everything he drives is going to draw attention. If he's out, there are going to be eyes on him. If he's talking to whoever, it's going to be eyes on him. He can't afford to move reckless like that. And this is reckless because he could have slipped. We saw what happened to the little football player. They just didn't see him. I think the guy for who was it for the Raiders who played at Alabama. It was just a little thing about him where he deleted a woman and he was speeding. So medium, sit your ass down. Listen, get a car like your daddy used to have, a van or something with all the bells and whistles, and slow down. Matter of fact, let somebody drive. Tell a player come scoop you up. And just sit there over in the passenger seat.
You know, so here's where he dodged the bullet, right? That he wasn't drinking.
Yeah, but still, you know, both, you know, he good. That's why
no. Let me tell you, if they took a breathalyzer,
of course,
and even a blood test. So that's why if he was drinking, then this would be a major deal.
Oh yeah, major if, but it is what it is. So
yeah, no, it is what it is. It doesn't look good when you're trying to make a team, and he's stupid. I mean, he just made a bonehead decision right there. That ain't bad. Yeah, but he's stupid. I mean, listen, the arrogance. I mean, listen, when you were everybody had eyes on you, it cost you in the draft. Now you're trying to make the team. You have some good news and press coming out because you're doing well in practice, and then you do this. I mean, listen, it all adds up.
I would like to know what kind of car he was driving.
It don't matter. You still ain't supposed to be doing 100 in a 40.
Yeah, he's not. That's what I'm saying. He got caught. Hopefully, he learns from it and don't do it. Anything else stupid to jeopardize his opportunity to make the Browns. He can't be doing this no more.
And that's the only thing I'm saying. Listen, I mean, if he was on a major highway that said 75 and he got clocked at 100, that's one thing. But a 40-mile zone, actually doing that fast is a real dangerous thing.
Oh, of course. That's what I'm saying. It ain't his life, it's other people's lives. Like I said, the guy not Jerry Judy, Henry Ruggs. Yeah, Henry Ruggs. He just think he was crying to the family, apologizing. I read about that last week. So
yeah. So there you go. So anyway, so that's it. The last one I have on this list is Kobe. They have a big rumor with Kobe's wife, Kobe's widow. They said there's some false shit that says she's pregnant. So the real question is, if she was, would it be a really big issue? What would be the big deal? I know, but what do you think? Why? And if you think it's a big issue, why?
I mean, I'm sort of in the middle with this. You know what I'm saying? Their children are older now. And I would think that was something, if she was, then she would run that through them and allow that, because Kobe's legacy is still strong. And if she is, then why would you not get married, first of all? And you representing the baby mama culture to the fullest after Kobe made you an honest woman. You know what I'm saying? And you sort of disrespecting your daughter. You had a daughter, you lost a daughter too. So if she's not married, then that's bad. But
now, see, that marriage part is the good. All right, so that I didn't even, you know what? I didn't even think of it. That's the good point. She would have been just become some asshole's baby mama. She would be shitting on his legacy big time.
Yeah, and see, if she's pregnant, they're not saying she's married. You see what I'm saying? They say pregnant. That's different. So
yeah. I mean, because let's just add that if she wanted to get married now, it's been what, 3 years?
I don't know, 3, 5, something like that.
Has it been as much as 5? Could be.
It could be somewhere in that window.
It's between 3 and 5 years for sure. So
if she got married, then it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So because listen, if she was like Coretta Scott King's age, that's one thing. But as a young woman, probably in her 30s, right, early 30s,
mid-30s,
is it unreasonable to think that she's going to stay the rest of her life without having another guy bust those cheeks?
Probably not.
It's unreasonable.
Yeah, it's probably not. But don't have a baby outside of marriage.
No. But if she got married, if she was saying I'm getting married, people will be coming out. Well, what about his legacy? Then she'll, all this, and then people will get over it because it would be like 5 years. I mean, how long does she got to really wait? But because her youngest daughter's got to be a young teenager by now.
Yeah, for sure.
So my thing is, all right, if she got pregnant within wedlock, then nobody really has anything to say.
Well, people don't have. If she got pregnant just in wedlock, everybody gonna have something to say about that. Everybody gonna have something to say, like, dang, she became a baby mama.
No, I'm saying if she got married and got pregnant, then
what can people say? She got 2.
Right.
But she gonna be an alpha in the marriage. So whoever married her.
Of course, man. Shit.
You know what I'm saying? So,
she gonna be the alpha big time.
I'm out of pain, man. Salute, man. Great show.
All right, man. Take it easy, bro. Hey, listen, man. Sign up to my channel, man. I'll talk to you later, bro.
Oh, yes, sir, man. Salute, man. Unique Sports Talk, our pain. Salute, brother.
All right, man. Later. All right, we're done for today. There's some boxing left. We got some boxing this weekend. I don't know who's going to watch the Deontay Wilder. He's one guy coming up. And you can see the schedule here. So what I got left, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so we can let you know that you're back in. And hey, listen, it's been a good show. I'm glad for the fellas coming up, and we had a pretty good thing. So, anyway, that's it. We got nothing else. Fair use for all the material I use from other content creators. I appreciate you lending me your expertise. And with that, we are going to say good night from the Swivel at the Sports Bar.
Grab your friends, it's time to play. Join the fun, we're here all day. Watch the game with drinks in hand. On the swivel, let's take a stand. On the edge of our seats, we live for the thrill. In this moment together, we're feeling the chill. So here's to the laughter as we gaze at the stars. We say goodnight from the swivel at the sports bar. In the flicker of the screens where our spirits ignite, let's cherish this time as we fade into light. bites and big screen thrills. Every moment gives you chills. High fives and cheers, it's quite a sight. Join the crowd, it feels so right. As the game goes on, our hearts beat as one. Memories in the making, oh, this night's just begun. So here's to the laughter as we gaze at the stars. We say goodnight from the swivel at the sports bar. In the flicker of the screens where our spirits ignite, let's cherish this time as we fade into light. So good night, my friends, till we meet again in this world of the game, through thick and through thin.